EDGE is a mentoring organization, a community of people that care about bringing generations together. And we've curated a third space where whole life mentoring takes place. Twice a month, an EDGE group will meet for an hour-long call. A group is comprised of one mentor with 5 or 6 mentees.
EDGE lives at the intersection of work, faith, and home.
I always struggled with low self-esteem. I have a stuttering problem. And as a kid, that stutter really made me look at myself and look at other people a lot differently.
I was adopted from Colombia, and so when I was in college and I decided to be a film major, I actually went back to my hometown, Pamplona, Colombia.
I was growing as a photographer. I took my 3-year-old daughter to a master photographer in town, and he said, you don't know what you're doing. Why don't you go home now? It crushed me, and I went home, and I realized that I was at a fork.
As a mentor, one of the things I realized is that my experiences with mentors were fairly limited to work.
I never really saw myself as a mentor. You don't need to be this polished, perfect CEO.
All of our meetings so far have been via Skype.
Having the ability to leverage technology to truly engage with other people, it helps keep us connected in some way. When we finally do meet in person, I feel like I'm already connected and already with you.
I was a little anxious, but the great thing was, because these guys all wanted to be in the relationship, they dove right in. And it really became less about what I needed to do, more about facilitating the process with them.
One thing I appreciate about EDGE is not all business. It's about getting to know you as a person and getting to know your heart.
I have gained so much personally from all of the resources that I've gotten through EDGE. Like Right Now Media, I'll find an audiobook or a sermon. What I have seen from other mentors is what they gain learning from their mentees is just as valuable as what they give.
A mentor has the potential to change your trajectory more than anything else in your life. I challenge you to think of something where you'll find a higher ROI on your time.
I had an amazing woman who mentored me when I was a young photographer, and she was in her 70s. The spirit that Susan gave me is something that I would like to share with the women in my group.
We all need a community that we feel like we can belong, community that we are unafraid to be who we truly are. And EDGE Mentoring offers us that community. Beyond our cohort and our mentor group, there's a larger community out there we can connect to.
Tell us what you believe. Tell us how you got here. Tell us what you want to achieve and how can we help you. And here's a person that might have been able to do this as well. Learn from them, grow with your community.
All I have to do is be obedient and not be afraid to share the gifts and talents that God has given me with other people.
This is such a valuable gift that EDGE has given me to be able to share with these young women.
It's worth it. If you feel called, realize the call and go ahead and jump in.